Just wanted to do a quick recording. This is base 44, which is the guy I was talking to that sold this thing to Wix for an obscene amount of money. I use Perplexity for a lot of stuff to let me know what's going on, to teach me things. So this is how this started. I started with this. He gave me a free 3 month thing because I won it, I guess, in the contest he was running on Reddit for it. So this, I just fed it this. I told it what I wanted as an OCR. I told it what OCR functions and all this kind of stuff, and then it started asking me questions, and it started implementing this. This is just me talking to the AI at this point, and it does. It started creating things at this point, and it just keeps going on, and the different formats, and then I refine and tell it what I want, don't want. It starts building, building, building. It's refining all these things. Now this is maybe 5 minutes at this point. It's just quick. It's super quick. So I'm telling what I want. It's doing more. I tell it more. And so this conversation goes on for basically about an hour. So I have noticed something that if I go here to the preview, this is desktop mode. If I switch it to mobile, I do notice that there. Oh, okay. The giant sheet here is no longer there. Okay, that's gone. All right. So now I can actually test this app out. So if you go here, I will send you this link so you can actually play with it. If you go here, this is what it looks like on the web, and you can play around with it. I'm just going to sign in with me. All right, and this is what it looks like as an app. And I can create a ledger. I told it I wanted everything customizable so people could, because I took the pain points of the existing scanning apps that were out there. I went and combed through maybe 3 or 4 of the top apps that were on the Google Store, and I looked for all the pain points, and I put those into a document, and then I fed it to the AI saying I want to avoid all these things. And mostly people were complaining about the weird pricing structures, the hidden pricing, the cost of it, the extreme cost of doing it at really high. Um, and let's see if I can find that part of the conversation here. Let's see. That's when I was telling it that it was that it was that I was telling the AI that it was purchased. I wanted to see how it was going to react. It said thank you for the information. All right. Let's see. Where was that? Let me pause this for a second till I find it. I couldn't find it. It's probably buried in one of the AI threads I was talking with somewhere. It doesn't matter. So one of the things I wanted to show you was Perplexity and how it can actually help you a lot. So I found this, the ultimate, right now, the ultimate uh, prompt for Perplexity. So there are people always designing perfect prompts and stuff like that. So I'm just going to copy this, and I'm going to go into Perplexity, and I'm going to paste it. And now I'm going to ask it what to do and how to do it. Now I'm going to put it on labs mode, and I'm going to say I want to build. So I'm going to tell it I want to do that. I'm going to think about it for a second, and then it's going to come back to me. And we're back. So now it's asking me what I want. Do I want basic information, intro of how to do it, generally how to do it, or if I want more specialized information? I'm going to tell it I want step by step, but I always use the preface of act as, which tells it to act as something or another. So I'm going to switch this back to normal because I don't want it to take forever again. All right, because I have the old version. Thinks about it for a second. And then it just goes on and tells me how to do it. including all the code that I might need. It's pretty cool. It goes quickly. Um, so here's the dice roller app I was telling you about. This is actually what Flutterflow looks like on the inside. Um, what I really like is that the AI helped me write this custom code here because most dice, so there's really no such thing as random, right? When dealing with computers. And I noticed that most of the dice rollers out there roll on the low side. So I wanted to weigh this a little bit onto the player side, right? And so it's a slightly weighted die. So you call it cheating if you like. I don't care what you call. I call it competitive advantage. Um, and of course, roll D100. So what I had to do was I had to go in here and then I had to go to map each one of these crazy buttons to this. I would tell it what to do on my actions here. Oops, sorry, wrong one. So, so here's how it calculates. On tap, roll the custom dice, and it just tells you, you just fill these things out as you go along, and that's it. And then it comes out into a working app. I'm going to run this in test mode. This is going to take a second. I'm going to launch it. And we're back. So it defaults at 1, so when you roll it, it gives you whatever you want it to do. You can increase the number of dice if you want to roll higher. At the moment, I don't have a reset button, so I asked it how to do a reset button. And so I went over here and I said, okay, here's my dice roll. This is my code. How do I add a reset button? And it just tells me. So at this point, I'm just going to plug that in there where it needs to go, and then we'll go from there. But that's pretty much how this development works. It's just super easy to do. All right, thanks for watching.